And Earth, we're glad you're with us on Mile High Living, an interactive business show offering unique and helpful ways to experience Colorado. I'm Gina Bellich, and joining me today we have our three guests. Hello, hello. We have from the law firm Falgien, Warr, and Iyer, we have Brienne, Jared, and Vinny.
Hi, Gina.
Hi, thanks for being with us today.
Fun to be here.
All right, Brienne, we're going to start with you. First of all, you have 12 years of personal injury experience, and you call your firm a cutting-edge law firm. Why do you say that?
Yes, we do, Gina. So we are actually paperless. We have all of our documents scanned in, and we can access them anywhere, anytime, which makes it really easy for the attorneys to work on these files. We can do it while we're on vacation. We can do it on the weekends. We can do it wherever. We are also texting our clients these days. We have found our clients love that. We love it too. We can give them updates, and you know, we're still using the phone, just like old school, but we can do the new school stuff too.
So when it comes to personal injury compensation, which is one of your focuses, what does that actually mean then for our viewers?
We represent our injured clients who have been in accidents that are not their fault against insurance companies. So auto accidents, dog bites, slip and falls, trip and falls, workers' compensation claims, so injuries on the job, insurance bad faith types of cases, and we are trying to recover their damages, medical bills, pain and suffering, lost wages, and we do it on a contingency fee basis, and we also offer a free consultation.
Okay, great. Now, a lot of people find lawyers, no offense, scary. Law, lawyers, everything about that is pretty scary. What's your approach? How does that approach that you take kind of keep that from happening?
That is one of the focuses of our firm. So we like to consider ourselves more casual type lawyers. Yes, we are in suits today.
Yes.
But when we are not appearing in the courtroom, depositions, mediations, we are dressing down more casually so that we can really connect with our clients. We are trying to make our clients feel comfortable, willing to talk to us, open up to us. That helps us tell their stories. So if our clients want us to go into their homes and get to know them and meet their children and see how they live their lives, we would love to do that, because the better, the more information we have as to what's going on with their lives, we can tell their stories to the insurance companies.
Well, and Jared, you have 6 years of personal injury experience as well. So how important is that to someone who's been injured on the job?
Yeah, so I specialize in workers' compensation, and it's a very unique experience for people when they get hurt. There's a lot of forms, they don't know what to do, they're trying not to upset their bosses or anything like that. And so it really helps when you have someone over there giving you advice and handling all the paperwork for you so that you can focus on getting better.
Well, now you all have said that you've all suffered sports injuries, back injuries, things like that. How does that help then your clients?
Yeah, it's one of those things that's kind of a blessing in disguise, right? Because it's hard to relate to somebody if you've never been hurt. And so when they call and say, you know, we have a lot of back pain, we're really suffering, we can't work, it's really miserable, we've been there before and we know what they're going through. And so we can relate to them a little better, and hopefully it breeds a little more compassion for them too.
So what would you say is the focus of your firm?
You know, we're client first, all right, and we want to be attorneys that you can talk to anytime. Every single case that we're involved on, you get to talk with any of us, along with any of the staff. And so we really hope that it's a personal experience. You're talking to Jared, you're not talking to Attorney Warr, and we'll talk about sports, all those fun stuff too, because you're part of the family when you're in the firm.
That's a great point to point out. And Vinny, you also have a tax background, so that's just another added bonus. How does that help our viewers?
Yeah, so in a lot of personal injury cases, you know, people suffer injuries where they can't work anymore. They lose wages, and that's part of the claim that we bring. And a really great way to argue that is through tax forms and things like that, you know, things people don't really want to read. But I can sort through them. You know, people are independent contractors, different from employees, different people who start their own businesses. You know, proving that income, making those arguments, a lot of that comes from sorting out through tax returns, and my background really helps with that in those arguments.
You touched on the fact that you guys do have an authentic connection to your clients. How have they reacted to that? Like you said, texting, how does that happen?
They love it, obviously. You know, it's obviously when they text us just for an update, I think a lot of the stress from this comes from people just not knowing what's happening. You know, you're sitting here just trying to get better, and what are the attorneys doing? What are they doing? You know, and so we can text them and say, hey, look, you know, I got an update for you. Give me a call, or hey, nothing yet. You know, we'll call you when something happens, or anything like that. It really just gives people peace of mind, and they like it a lot.
Well, they probably also feed off your energy, because you are self-proclaimed non-stressed people. You don't get overstressed about things, and that kind of flows into your clients, right?
Yeah, and I mean, you know, it's stressful. Work is stressful. They call work because it's work.
Yeah.
You know, but basically being overstressed really just impacts you in a way that you can't live up to your own standards, I feel like. And when you are not overstressed and you have kind of a good balance with life and work, I think it permeates everything you do at work. It permeates your work product. It, you know, it reflects in how you talk to your clients and even how you talk to adjusters and other attorneys. And, you know, actually, it's pretty funny. When we started this firm, you know, it's already kind of stressful building a firm. But even with that, Jared, myself, and our paralegal Sarah actually collectively lost 75 pounds, you know, just kind of switching this up and going from overstress to just regular stress.
Just bringing it down a notch. You guys are so much fun. Let's get to a round robin really fast. I've got some great questions. Brianne, for instance, how do you balance the work-life combo?
Now we're getting to the fun part.
Yes.
Yeah. I waited till late in life to have a baby, and it's because I was ahead of litigation for over 9 years, and I thought I couldn't do it with work. I now have one. He's 6 months old, and he is the joy of my life, along with my new law firm. My 2 babies have been amazing. So what I do is I work really hard, but when he goes to bed, I mentioned before, we can access our files anywhere. I can work when he goes to bed. My firm is very flexible, and they let me bring Quinlan, my son, into work when I need to.
Oh,
so
nice.
It's been flexible. It's been nice. I get to be a rock star mother and a rock star lawyer at the same time, and it's been my dream come true.
Oh, that is awesome. So, Jared, is this right? You designed a board game?
Yeah, I'm maybe ashamed to admit it.
No, don't be.
No, we love strategy stuff. It's a family thing to do with friends. It's great. It's very personal, and so it's all about the Bermuda Triangle and going and exploring and, you know, pretending to be out there and be really cool.
Well, and then Vinny, you're in a rock band. Come on. I mean, really.
Yeah, you know, actually, I got in college. My degree was in music, along with political science and pre-med, which helps with the personal injury stuff. But, you know, instead of going to medical school, I decided to go play in a band for 6 years. And it was actually three of my friends and me. They're all white guys, so we called ourselves Indian and the Pale Ale. So we did that for about 6 years until I went to law school.
Nice.
Taught guitar, and now currently I'm actually in another band. And we just started kind of practicing and rehearsing. Hopefully we'll get a name and some shows here.
Well, congratulations. Thanks for being with us. Let's also let folks know that you are a great group of lawyers. How many people actually get to say that, right? Please go ahead and call Falgien, Warr, and Iyer. They want to hear from you. They want to know your story and how to assist you during an unfortunate time in your life. Now, to set up a free initial consultation, you can call 303-731-4790. Let me say it again, 303-731-4790. Learn more online at FWILegal.com. Falgien, Warr, and Iyer paid for today's Mile High Living segment. We'll be back in a couple minutes.